Let's see, testing 1, 2, 3. Do we have a feed? How's our feed live? I think it is. Alright, I think it's live. Hello, welcome, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Yukikaze, and when you see this box right here, you know what time it is. I hope everyone has had a good time since our last video about 2 months ago. Everything is going on with you. And yeah, of course, now that this box is here, we know what we are up to. Definitely, we are going to yap about the latest Hololive OCG English release, which is Enchant Regalia. So before we start, yeah, I'd just like to maybe get everyone up to speed on things. As you would have known, it's been a crazy 2 months out there, what with the US, Israel, and Iran, Lebanon, basically Hezbollah war, right? Everything, prices have been going up like crazy. Energy prices skyrocketed for a while. Now it's kind of volatile, going up and down depending on how hopeful we are for the situation. I guess the latest is that oil prices are going down because Iran seems to have declared that the Strait of Hormuz is open. So I guess it sounds like they have backed down a bit on their demands, but how far it is, regarding the whole deal, I think the biggest showstopper is the uranium enrichment and nuclear weapons. Don't know where that is, and of course Trump is still saying the blockade is in effect, blah blah blah. But as of today, as of right now, the stream 17 April, it's 11:09 p.m. where I am. As of right now, it seems that things are a bit more hopeful. So it is what it is, and hopefully things do get better. For me, I guess at work, things have been just busy. I've been really busy, so I've not really been catching up on much Hololive news and stuff and some such, all the releases, the release data. So I guess we can go into talking about this right now. I'm going into this kind of blind. I had some expectations a while ago. I actually have a list of the cards that I want that is in the cut, Japanese cards, of course, that's cutted out in one of the shops that I buy from. I will of course remove the cards based on what we draw from here, but generally, yeah, I guess I don't really remember them at this point in time, so I guess you can say we are going into this blind. Yeah, so where do we start from here? Yeah, I guess it is what it is. April 17th, this is the Hololive Set 5 Enchant Regalia release. We are still a ways away from Japan. I think Japan is up to Set 8 or 9. I think they might have announced Set 9 or 10. I don't really remember, but yeah, I guess we're getting there. Set 6 drops in June, and then the next set of EN starters featuring Advent and Justice are coming out in July. So that's that. For set 5, I think it's the first set to introduce the new energy card designs. They are they're energy cards, but they're full art, and they feature, I think, on the promo material I saw girls like Suisei and stuff like that. So I had a look at the design. To me, not a super big fan of it based on what I saw. Because I don't know, I mean, the focus feels like it's kind of on the art. So the fact that it's an energy card maybe fades into the background, and the whole I don't know, something about the design, the gold frame thing just doesn't sit too right with me. It feels like some, I don't know, it feels like a more tarot card than anything, but we'll see. Maybe we'll pull a couple of cards from here that that might change my mind, so we'll review it as we go along. But first things first, let's look at the box. If so always the English box is a pleasure. It's a surprise to look at because you know, the Japanese cards kind of tend to just only cut into half. The Japanese box sets only feature one primary character, and that was Pecora. So it's always a surprise to see who else English brings to the box design, and in this case we see is Nerissa. So Pecora gets a very fancy costume. I'm not sure if this is a card game original or if we've seen it somewhere. Nerissa is in her default costume with her accessory attached, which is some sort of spear, I think, or lance, if I remember correctly. So yeah, always a pleasure to see how they, you know, bring creatively redesign the thing, because the English box set is in a rectangular box lengthwise, whereas the Japanese box is more, you know, it's rectangular as well, but it's the long edge is on the vertical axis rather than the horizontal axis. So yeah, let's look at the rest of the box, see if there's anything different. So we have the card list, the numbers right here. Don't know if you can see this or not. Let me just switch over the feed because I need to be looking at it. Let me switch over the feed. Does this work? No. Okay, I think this is a better. Whoa. Sorry. Okay. Just trying to find a slot for the keyboard. How did I do? Okay, I guess this will have to do for now. Yeah, so the numbers are here. Which is whether you can make sense of them or not is a entirely different story altogether. Just need the camera to focus. Come on, boy. Focus. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm not super good with these, and currently I don't have the Discord to refer to, so I think the rarity rates are more or less the same as the previous box. Curious Universe. So I mean, of course they introduced the whole new rarity of the cheer cards. Are actually, I think they are SY special SY rarity here, or is it something else? Yeah. So with those cards added in, I think there's the distribution of the cards slightly changed, but largely speaking, I would still say it's like there'll be what in the entire master case, there's probably like all the OSRs are guaranteed. Maybe one or two URs, and if you're lucky, you get an OUR. So let's see what we gacha from here today, and of course a lot of the SRs. Oh yeah, just to update, let me just hang on. Let me bring that card out. Yeah. Sorry, just need to leave the camera for a while right there. Yeah, I feel like this is something really worth flexing. So, yep. Sorry, not sure if you could hear me, but I feel like this is something worth flexing. So allow me to do it, please. I got this. Boys, managed to get this from Curious Universe. This is the EN exclusive SR featuring entirety of Advent in a freaking cool foil design plus artwork. I absolutely love this. It was, I guess, the chase for Curious Universe that I've been really looking for. Didn't manage to get it. It was also quite hard to find on the open market because I think there were like 8 listings on TCG Player short in about a month, within a month of the release, but they were all sold out, so I couldn't get to them. There was one eBay listing, and I think there were some Discord listings as well, but they are not in my country, so it's a bit hard to get to the whole shipping and payment thing. But yeah, I was in luck, random searching recently, and I found this on the overseas shop, so I was like, screw it, man, I'm just gonna spend the money here to get it in my hands. So now I have a very fancy piece of cardboard in my hands. Absolutely not delicious, absolutely beautiful. It's the Advent SR, English exclusive. The Japanese decks don't have this, so yeah, hey, be proud that you're an English player because you're getting some fucking cool card, baby. Yeah, so really love this. I don't think there's any English exclusive for Enchant Regalia, so yeah, it is what it is. And guess let's just get cracking because we are already 10 minutes in. So let me just undo the foil, I mean the wrapping. Okay, how do I do this? Maybe over here. Does this work? No, I'm just gonna try to cut it from somewhere. There you go. Just be patient. Seek your patience, please. Alright, I think we've got some inroads into this, and yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, wrapping is coming off not very smoothly. Okay, but here we go. Wrapping is off, and we are good to go. Let's see. Good to go. Yeah. Okay. So here we have the box. Again, it doesn't feel as, the cardboard doesn't feel as luxurious as I think set 1, 2, maybe even 3, but it's kind of like thinner. But yeah, we've had this since the last set, so that's fine, I guess. Oh boy, okay, the foil cut packaging is actually pretty. I mean, look at this. So it's blue, and then they have gold foil at the top, blue and gold, pastel blue and gold. It's a very nice color combi. I mean, it's there with Pecora, right? So it does feel super. I don't know. It makes the card pack feel very royal, very luxurious right here. I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. So yeah, pardon me as we go along. And then we have the box here, so I guess, are we ready? It's time. Let's just go straight into pack number 1. I hope the audio is fine. Please let me know if it isn't. I'm close enough to the mic, but don't know how it will affect whatever. So yeah, if anything it's not going too good, just let me know. Meanwhile, let me switch the feedback. Okay, so off we go. Card number 1. Alright, oh, hOCG. Yeah, so this Enchant Regalia, I think, since we have basically covered every holo mem in the last 4 sets, I think they're starting to, it's not a reprint, like they're starting to add designs to the members, new design. So now we have a different hOCG. She's looking very pretty here. Again, focus is out of whack. Chilling at the grip. Oh my god, that's kind of cringe. But yeah, definitely she's looking cute. So I guess she's at home and with a mascot, chilling over a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's a default kind of a default-ish color with a little jacket on, and okay, those buns are really cute, and the two-tone hair, you know, like outside is black but behind and inside is pink. Yeah, I'm like, it's pretty, not complaining. So it's card number 1. We are getting, okay, so I know there is obviously Narissa Pecora. I think we are getting a lot of Okayus this round. Azuki as well. Yofi too, I think she has an OSR. I think there was a Noel as well. So somebody traded me a Noel Japanese SR. So I hope I don't draw that in the English one. You know, otherwise it will be kind of disappointing. But yeah, let's see where the luck goes. So now we have a new Yofi debut. Godzilla is coming out again, and she's a huge fan of Godzilla. She calls him her husband, so I think she'll be really really excited about Godzilla Minus Zero, which is the sequel. And I don't know why the camera is not zooming in properly, focusing. Okay, yeah, so Yofi, I guess after 5 sets you kind of realize the general theme of the cards. You know, there's a lot of the hang out with you cards, propelling that whole fantasy, right, of the girls coming on a date with you. I mean, this is actually pretty cool, although I think it's probably a cold weather climate, because in Southeast Asia, or basically anywhere at the equator, I don't think you'll be wearing a real hoodie when you're out. So but still, it's pretty cute design, and Yofi is rather cute herself. So I'll take that. Okay, next is Narissa's fan club, Jailbird. I'm not sure if we had this in the last release already, so it's kind of just a filler, but in any case, Jailbird's her fan club, and this is a rather cute interpretation of what it is, although it does look a bit plain. But yeah, that's it, Jailbird. Okay, wow, right now, right off the bat, we've pulled an SR, and it's Choco. So okay, definitely I'm loving this design. Choco, see, the thing is, Choco is hot, right? She's a succubus and everything, so there's definitely some sex appeal built into it. She has reduced it over the years, I guess. Maybe she's a bit more conservative or something. But yeah, then again, you know, her character is also sexy. She does the whole almost lewd ASMR and stuff. So this is not overly sexy. It's the artistic sexy, you know, like it's not even, you don't even reveal much skin. Everything is like translucent, so it tickles your imagination. And she's in this pose, you know, supposedly waking up, and she gives this cute little wink. Yeah, it's a different kind of sex appeal, and it's classy, and I love it. It's an SR, right? Can't see, it's too small for me. Can you guys see it? When the camera refuses to zoom, focus guys, bro. I wish I could do this manually from OBS or something. Somebody teach me if there's a way to improve this, or I'm reveal the next cards as well. But I just want to double check because the text is too small and I can't read it properly. Okay, yeah, so it's an SR. It's interesting, first pack and we're getting an SR, so this is a minimally one-time SR box. Hopefully we get a bit more. I don't want to be too greedy, but yeah, again, foil design, very cool. It doesn't interrupt with her design at all, and we've talked about the whole classy sexy thing. Yeah, colors are not too jarring, and the art doesn't have weird proportions that don't sit right with me. So yes, it's a great SR, so glad to add it to my collection. And next we have, okay, it's Shiano Freya in debut HSD07. I think this came with the Flare starter deck because it's marked as an SD. We've had Azuki, Solar Azuki starter, that's 01, Okayu 234, Okayu, Ayame, and Choco's 234, then yeah, Flare, Hajime, and Iroha 567. So this is a repeat. That means I'm starting to get dupes of this is a dupe then, because I'm pretty sure I have this version of Flare as my because I already have HSD07. So okay, it's kind of a cheat that they would put this in a booster box, which means, you know, I mean, for a collector, is then an overlap, which means you know, buying the starter deck could have been a mistake, but with things like this, you never know. So okay, I'll be happy if somebody buys it off me. Nobody has bought starter deck cards off me, and mostly it's the booster boxes. So pretty much the entire stacks of the starter deck cards are still sitting in my box right there. Yeah, so anyways, next, okay, like I said, there's an Okayu card coming in. Okay, oh, she's in a hot spring or something. She's looking up at you, so that there's a little bit of cleavage there. It's blocked by the words, how naughty. But yeah, it's supposed to be hot spring water, I guess. And we're only getting it because there's this visual cue of the I don't know what you call it, the bucket, and then there's a rubber ducky. Originally I thought she was like coming out from a pool of oil or something. But yeah, debut cards are looking more and more interesting, the alternate art ones, you know, compared to Flare, the default ones, which have them in the default costume. So it's a treat to have. Definitely something new from Okayu, because the last we saw of her was basically in starter deck, the second release of the starter deck. So either 2, 3, or 4, I don't remember the exact one, but she had one anyway. So that's that for you, Okayu. And yeah, so next we have Akirose. Okay, I was not expecting, I forgot that she's in this list, but okay, this you almost couldn't tell it's her. Like, if you just cover up the ponytail, she almost looks like a blonde Hajime, right? Yeah, so okay, but now I only now, because of the name and the head accessories and the floating ponytails, then I realized it's Azuki. And this is interesting. You would not expect her to be in this sort of like a like a farmer's maid, very, I think, Eurocore, cottagecore style of the farmer girl. You know, she's carrying apples and all that, right? This whole farmer girl theme. And I don't know, is that a spell book? Yeah, there's something that I would not expect from her design and, I guess, lore. But I'm not criticizing it, so it's a pleasant surprise. So that's really great to look at. Yeah. Then next, final card is what you've seen earlier. It's a Noel card, and showing her love for beef bowls. I think recently and finally she got a collab with one of the very well-known Japanese beef bowl chains, Yoshinoya. So that's really awesome. I wish I could be in Japan to, you know, try out whatever collab set that they had. It's probably full of beef and stuff, because she said she loves yakiniku beef, right? So, and yeah, I don't know what sort of merch there is. So anyway, this is an interesting, cute little event card, and there we have it for pack 1. Really awesome SR there, which I'll just bring to the front again. Beautiful, delicious Choco Sensei. Okay, so no viewers on a Friday night. Hope everyone's enjoying their Friday out there. You know, and just having a ball of a time because it's the weekend's time to relax, man. What the heck is this? Okay, so yeah, I just got a message which I will have to review later. But anyway, on towards the second card pack, and let's see where we go from there. So okay, let's go. Card number one. As always, it's a R, and we have Raden here. Default, basically a default costume. She's Seiza. I think she's sitting in a Seiza position. I love her default costume. It's really cute, and all of the gloves and big long dress and all. And she's carrying her Japanese fan here. Not sure if she's pointing or offering it to somebody. And the card, this text, living for the sake of others, but finally living her own life. Well, you know, it looks kind of contradictory. She's initially living for the sake of others, but now living her own life. Or unless her own life is about living for the sake of others. I think it's a reference to her VTuber journey. I'm not entirely sure. If you know anything, please do comment. Otherwise, nice design. I mean, that's basically why we are into cards and card games, right? Because of the beautiful designs. Next up, okay, straight off the bat, it's a 2 card, Watame's harp. Oh, I forgot that she even played a harp, like it's present in the lore. I'm not sure if she can actually play one, but yeah. It's okay, cute Watame, cute. I think that's a Watame, right? The fan club or something. And yeah, nice little harp right there. Next, okay, this is Nerissa with the whole red background, the seal. She's in her default costume. I think all the Advent girls have a card with this design. We saw Bibu and I think Shiori's in the last set. So now we have Nerissa, and definitely Fuamoko are going to get one. So yeah, can't touch my horn. Yeah, then the law has it that, you know, one horn is broken off. I can't remember why. Was it in a fight or something? Anyway, supposedly sensitive part of her. Get a bit tired. Oh, what is this? So we have a shiny version of Hololive Gen 3 Fantasy. Well, Loki said that Rusia is not in here. Wish we could have seen her, but well, it is what it is. Yep. So this is the shiny version, the foil version of the original, which is great. And yeah, I think in the Japanese release, this was in the starter deck. So there were the 4 of them in you know, pretty big, sexy bikini style maid costumes. Flair is just less sexy. She's in just typical German barmaid attire. But yeah, in the Japanese release, there were individual cards. I think this has been merged into the Enchant Regalia English set without a starter deck. I did buy them from Japan, so I'm not hoping to get them. But if I do, I guess it just means I have 2 versions of the cards in different languages. Okay, troop member. This is from Booster Pack 1, as you can see here. This is a Blooming Radiance release. Now it's a re-release. I guess there's some demand for it in the cards, right? Because somebody bought one for me recently, so I guess there's some demand for it. Maybe because of its powers, that's why they just added some as a re-release. But it basically means it's a dupe that I already have. Next up, okay, polka. Oh yeah, we're getting some polka cards this round. So she's a very lively fennec girl. This one, yeah, like I said, right, the new debut art, alternate arts are actually freaking awesome, and I'm loving this. Like, wow, this red, vivacious, I don't know if it's the right word, so very beautiful dress right there, yeah. And her hair, you know, it's billowing out all over behind her. Kudos to the artist, man. Kudos to artists who draw hair so realistically, like literally, you can imagine like she's doing, there's some wind blowing at her. Yeah, it's damn amazing. Let's see who the artist is. If you can zoom, focus on it. Okay, I can't read the kanji, so it's like ku something Fune. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, artisan. Even though this is a common card, it's amazing. Really love the design. So please keep it up, sir. Yeah, we're getting a Noel. So her boobs and the cleavage and not the emphasis here, although you can still kind of see it. But because she's basically covered up and, you know, jacket and all with a bag. Well, kind of eating, you can imagine it however you want, naughtily or not, a popsicle. But yeah, this is a very sweet and cute design, walking in a field of flowers, sunflower, memories of summer. Yeah, again, amazing debut art design. And lastly, we have, okay, Pecora, considered debut. So she's here in the very sexy bikini made inspired attire, serving up some dessert, which looks like her fan club or mascot. So yeah, like I said, I think I bought this in all four of them, the Japanese one. So yeah, I guess I'm going to get many dupes of this because they are all common, right? So that's it for pack number 2. On to pack number 3. Okay, and yeah, maybe one thing to note, because I keep the foil cards, right? I think the color kind of runs after a while. Like, she is particularly obvious in the Elite Spark ones, because I think the Miko was super pink after a while. It's not like I left them under the sun or something, so I don't know. I'll check on the Curious Universe one soon enough. Let's see if any color changes happen, like maybe Nerissa gets darker or Picora gets a bit faded from here. I keep a couple of foils, 4 packs each round, just to appreciate the art. Yeah, just a thing that I wanted to mention. So next pack, let's see any goodies. First card, okay, it's a Okayu R. She is part of the gamers gen after all, right? So naturally she's playing some sort of handheld gaming device, could be a Switch, could be a Steam Deck. Yeah, super focused on the game. She's in like it's one of her common costumes, the whole sailor fuku, but showing midriff kind, and with pretty high stockings, somewhat high stockings. So this one's kind of cute for her. The eyes look, I know she's totally locked in and all, but somehow the face and the eyes look a bit off to me somehow. So I mean, if a very normal beautiful card is like a 10, with a design that I find fine, and if I rate that a 10, this is maybe a 8. Yeah, still, I mean, it's still pretty good. So another polka card, this one very orange in flavor. I think she's at home, right? She's living the whole, this is the whole housewife thing. She looks like she's frying some potato or egg, cooking, peaceful day off, so she's like maybe cooking for you. Okay, some breakfast maybe. I see that looks like some bread over here, yeah, she's weighing machine and all that. So maybe it's pancake, you know, or she's making some sort of cake. But yeah, I like the vibes of the photo, but I'm not sure. Come to think of it, I'm not sure where the eyes are looking at. So if you're viewing this video, let me know. She's supposed to be looking at you, right? Like, if you tilt it this way, it kind of looks like she's looking at you. But if you look at it this way up, she's like looking up at the invisible camera. So yeah, strange observation from yours truly. Just something for food for thought. And then we have Kobo. Okay. So looking, I don't know, like some. She looks a bit scruffy here. Like, yeah, no, she's baby and all. This one looks like almost like you pick her up from some off the street, because you know, this attire just looks very poor. Like it's like how you would draw a poor orphan girl, village girl on the street kind of thing. But yeah, her attire looks very clean, so she's definitely not that. So yeah, I don't know, interesting design. Her eyes are a bit too far apart for me, if you ask me. Just a bit of a pet peeve. If you cover her water fountain shaped hOCG, her hairstyle kind of looks like Komi from the anime, you know, the Komi Can't Communicate, right? Seriously, just look at it, it's pretty much Komi. So yeah, just my 2 cents really about that. Okay, then we have DIY Miko. Looks like she's playing Go, and with is this the Miko P, right? Or is that her mascot thing? I forgot the name of. I'm not sure if it's playing with her, or it seems like she's playing it on her own. If your Holoman was down, the openers views. Okay, I think this kinds of power ups your card on the field, so it might have some value. Interesting. Not a bad design also. Miko looks absolutely cute while being locked in here. Oh yeah, there was this clip about her recently. It was quite hilarious. I was just laughing my head off as well. So Kelly was doing an English only stream where she was teaching English, and then there was Narissa and Cecilia on one hand, like maybe assistant teachers / participants, and we have Subaru and Miko on the other hand. So I think the topic was talking about food, and so Narissa was talking about what she likes, matcha, hamburger, and she's like, okay, telling Miko, you know, if you come over to America, I'll feed you on a hamburger, something, lots of stuff. So I think Miko didn't really get what Narissa was saying, so she was making some very simple English replies, and then suddenly I think she prepared this line out here. Oh yeah, because I think Narissa was talking about eating green stuff, and then she just randomly, for fun, I guess, or maybe humor, because Miko's eyes are green, and she's like, okay, I want to eat your eyes. So maybe Miko, if I remember correctly, it's like that, but basically there's this precursor event, and Miko didn't really get it. I think she had prepared this line somewhere, so she decided to blurt it out, like suddenly like a burst of high-level English from Miko. She's like, I believe everything happens for a reason. That line was totally, there was no meaning for that, and it was just freaking hilarious that she blurted it out. You know, like suddenly an explosion of excellent English. I believe everything happens for a reason. I believe everything happens for a reason, you know. What the hell? It was damn hilarious, and all the girls were laughing as well. So yeah, there was something funny about her that I saw recently on a clip. So next we have a Pecora debut. I think it's a new debut, although it's her in the default costume. I don't remember seeing this at all, especially because her eyes are you know, like the whole starry-eyed look, and she looks like she's trying to get some photo frame. Sorry, I'm focused on the tits. This is not the intention. Yeah, I mean, she looks like she's trying to, you know, frame something in the side, and she has some very not cheeky ideas in mind. So it's probably I'm sure it's a new card, not original. HBP01038. Are you kidding me? Are you sure this is from Booster Pack 1? Blooming Radiance? I mean, I know it's the default design costume. I am pretty sure I never seen it before. Dude, that's it, man. I'm just going to check it out. Let's see. I thought default costume shouldn't have any changes to the eyes and stuff, because it should 100% be a default, right? Okay, so I'm here now. Oh, and in the meantime, where's the flare card? I might be wrong about flare because I'm on my flare collection, and I actually don't see that card that I was just talking about. Whoa. Sorry, just hang on, let me verify stuff. Yeah. Wait, where is that flare card? Yeah, I'm looking at my flare cards and okay, I've not seen this, so this is, they have labeled it HSD07002. Okay, so it's an alternate art because the actual 002 in the starter deck was something different. I would have done my flare video, so you can cross-check with the flare starter deck video. So anyway, let's check out the Pecora one. I'm pretty sure this is a new Pecora. HBP01038. Yep, okay, so it's completely different. It's a different Pecora altogether. I'm just gonna show it right here. 038 is this is the Pecora, and this is the Pecora that we have. So almost similar angle actually, come to think of it, just that the hand positions is different, and of course the expression. So there you have it. It's a reprint. I guess I'll call this is considered a reprint, substitute print or something. But yeah, okay, so they call it, it's actually a new release for set 7. Anyway, back to regular programming. And we have in this set a new Power PC card. We have like what, Retro PC, Super PC, whatever before. Now it's a Friendly PC. I know it's a bit blur. Let's see if we can get the zoom right. Featuring Hololive's 2 dance train talents, Bei and Hajime. I mean, I'm not to say that the rest don't know dance. I think they were like straight hip hop dance kind of trained right from the get-go. The rest, I know a fair bit of them have idol backgrounds. I think Matsuri, and of course recently more Vivi. Who else? Yeah, I think some of them have like this idol backgrounds, but idol dancers generally don't do like hip hop and the popping, locking, the modern day dance style. So, but Hajime and Bei are trained in that, I think, and they're really good. So, featuring the two super dancers, and not the two, I guess, if you want to be a bit more neutral about it, featuring 2 super dancers in Hololive. Okay, pretty cool power card right there. And then we have Narissa, Bye Darlings. Yeah, that's her ending line. It's Higher Darlings and Bye Darlings, I guess. Yeah, everyone's darling to her. Very nice. Actually, I think she is Canadian citizen, right? Based in America or something. But yeah, Sugoi Dekai, I'm not sure what reference this is to. I mean, there is the original, the big boobed character from some anime. Maybe she likes it or what, but her character is drawn rather bust, with a rather sizable bust, so that could be a ref to that. I think in real life it doesn't look that busty. The persona behind, again, I have no qualms in revealing. So it's Caitlin Myers. If you feel like looking her up, I don't think she is as curvy as she claims to be. Cognitive dissonance sometimes, but yeah, I mean, just take the stories and roll with it. It's pretty interesting sometimes. So it is what it is. I digress. Coming back, the design is pretty cool. Again, blue and I guess in this case is not gold but rather beige. Go pretty well because it's almost like the blue gold combi. And then we have a bonus of Wawa, also very busty at the side. So yeah, this is looking awesome. I just had some strawberry cake today as well, so I'm thinking back to that, and it was really awesome, tasted awesome. And we have Flair in her less slutty maid attire costume. Did I buy that from the Japanese, from the card place, or was that only the marine one? Okay, anyway, so whoa, okay, whoa, sorry, that was accident waiting to happen. Let me just leave this here. Yeah, not sure if I have it, but anyway, we have here Flair in the barmaid style costume. Of course, it's still sexy. In this case, it's the whole exposed shoulder, collarbone sexy, and she looks pretty good. Yeah, if a little too young, she looks a little too slim. I don't know, but yeah, it's a cute vibe overall. I'm not denying that. It looks really great on her. So, just a little criticism on my end. Alright, and yeah, that's basically pack number 3. So let's, without further ado, let's go for pack number 4. I mean, I don't want to be greedy, but I also want to be greedy, and I hope we get some really good cards here. So, I don't know, man. Oh, and cutting the top reminded me of this story, this new story. I think it was Pokemon, and this dude was cutting the pack. I think he didn't, you know, like shift the cards down properly. So one of the cards was like this, you know, at the top, and he cut the pack and of course damaged the card, and it was some really rare. I don't know. I think the card was worth 5 figures or 6 figures at least. So he damaged it, and of course he was super disappointed. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. As a collector, I wouldn't mind. Like, it's still, it's the top of the card. The main artwork wasn't damaged, but it's still a super nice rare to my collection. Of course, it sucks that it's damaged. You might be able to fix it to some extent. I've seen some really pro card fixers videos or shorts on YouTube. I don't remember their names, but I think you might be able to fix the card, or at least, you know, like, not let it hang out. So like just maybe some sort of tape and adhesive to the rest of the card body. It's kind of fixable. Yeah, you don't get the value anymore, you can't sell it, but if you're a collector and you just appreciating the beauty of the card, it's still there for you to admire. So to me, it's not that bad, but I can feel the pain, of course, in terms of the lost value. But hey man, it is what it is, as I always like to say. Anyway, card number 4. First card of pack number 4, it's the Mokoko with the red seal design. I had this from a trade some time back. This dude was he traded me the Japanese version because he was trying to, you know, equalize the value of whatever he wanted from me. I guess it's kind of a loss because I essentially traded. I mean, I don't need the stuff, but I could have sold those, and there was a bit of value to it for things that isn't basically by now are valueless because I have the same card and it's in English. But I have kept the cards in my binder. I don't think I'll let them go because I guess OCD, you know, now I have a Japanese and the English version. It's kind of complete, right? anyway, it's shiny, so yeah. And this is the Mokoko red background with the seal kind of design card. Yep. Let's get it focused. Come on, focus. Mokoko. Oh yeah, that's a verbal tick. There's a term for it. I forgot what it's called, but basically, just super emphasized intonations that people have. So for her, it's the O, it's the OA, or A becomes the AE, so the Ha becomes a HAE. Or Mokoko, I can't do it the way she does it, and it's not. I'm obviously not adorable, but you get my point. Mokoko, Mokoko, and the Ha and all that. Yeah. So Fuawa is her verbal tick is something else. Her is maybe a HURH kind of thing. Ruffians. Her R is a W. I forgot. Need to see comments. People have made fun of it before, and it's really funny. But anyway, yeah, Mokoko and no. Yeah, that's a verbal tick. So there we have it right there. Let me just get a sip of water. See anything going on? Nope, no business today. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, I think I need to tidy up that area a bit more. Get to it later. Anyways, card number 2. Yay! Any Choco card is awesome, and she looks really pretty and yeah, a bit sexy here. I mean, the cleavage is blocked by a hair and ribbon, but you can still see a bit of it. And of course, there's that sneakily placed translucent black window, which doesn't have to be there. Yeah, so like I've pointed out, right, there's originally her character and the cleavage and the boob size, everything was a lot bigger. There was a lot of emphasis on that, but this has been reduced over the years. I really suspect it's by request of her character, of her talent. But yeah, regardless, we get a really cute picture of her here serving up some beef stroganoff. So the thing is, yeah, okay, before that, nice colored hair and everything. So the thing is, Choco, if taken at face value, whatever she's been, portraying herself as, she will make a freaking good wife. I have said this before, I'm pretty sure. She's good at cooking. She has that sweet, sexy voice that I guess nobody will ever get tired of listening to. She'll probably win you in an argument then, in that case. I think she's like a really feminine girl. You would want to take care of her, but I think at the same time she also she's okay with being taken care of, but also do the taking care of and being independent at times, right? So yeah, to me she's a pretty perfect blend of everything. And yeah, I sound like a super nerd for saying this, but definitely wife material. I would, if she was attracted to this nerd here who's looking at the cards, right, I would marry her in a heartbeat. Anyways, we have Okayu, another debut. Now they're pushing out all this alternate debut. I'm not sure why and how that changes the game meta, but I'm not complaining. This one looking a bit lolly, but the huge boobs say otherwise. She's listening to... Wait, I thought she was listening to earphones, but it looks like she's not. So why is she pinching with her fingers? It looks almost naughty now. And okay, her eyes I think are not normally already have that whole spinny thing, so it's not like she's being hypnotized, right? But then again, the text is spinny, so is she being hypnotized? But why are her fingers doing this? It's, I don't know why I don't know. It's kind of weird, but cute. It's all I can say. Next card. Okay, Shirakami Fubuki, and this is a double R. I think this card caught my eye when I saw it on the Taobao shop for set 5, and I low-key wanted to buy it, but I guess I didn't. Thank God, because I drew this finally. And again, my standard metrics. The foil doesn't really interfere with the design, and oh, check out a chest piece here. It's also there, so it's really cool. Is that I think that's a cover Hololive kind of stuff pass, so great inclusion there. But yeah, generally, again, another beautiful foil design that has outdone itself. The orange matches, the orange in the costume. Yep, definitely pretty loving this for sure. I mean, I don't sound like I do, but it is a very nice design, and yeah, definitely happy to put this into my collection. And then we have a Fubuki debut, winking and smiling and doing her Foxy Con thing, Con Kids, and then it's the opening. So based on my previous experience, I would like to imagine that I do not have the same version of this in my collections, and it's an alternate default debut artwork. So I'm lazy to check it out. Okay, maybe I should, just to, for the sake of comparison, okay guys? Yeah, Foops. In her debut, she's more, the wink is more cheeky here. You can see, yeah, so that's basically it. And then we just put it side by side for comparison. So the angles are different now. She's leaning this way in one and leaning this way in one and this way in one. So oh, actually it's the same pose though. She's doing con here and she's doing the con here, but she's of course happier. Yeah, so they kind of match each other, right, side by side. And yeah, I love this design language. It's quite intriguing, I'd say. So next, yeah, we have the slutty, really slutty, I would call it slutty Noel, the beachwear maid attire. So the theme is summer, I guess. Okay, so unlike the rest of the girls, she's not serving anything. She's carrying a loud hailer, probably advertising the services of this summer cafe. Interesting way to do her hair. I'm not sure if this is a bun or a ponytail up here. Yeah. Then yeah. So she's cow themed, wearing a cow print bikini and all that. I mean, yeah, just being sexist here. I mean, she's busty and she has been compared to a cow before because, you know, huge tits, potential for milk and all blah blah blah. But it's cute. I mean, the Halal Hailer is actually really cute. Oh, behind is actually a live boy. I didn't realize that. Thought it was some mirror or something. But yeah, I think I like the Halal Hailers because of the ear clips that farm cows have, and the cow ears are pretty adorable. So second last card of the pack, it's a flare again, summer theme, so sundress. This looks like some shelter, oh no, it's by the pool, some sort of pool, because her legs are dipped in water. I thought it was a train station at the start, and initially I also thought it was like inside a car, a vehicle of sorts. But no, it's a pool, right? You see it here. I love this style of sundress. It makes her look really pretty, and I think it makes any woman look pretty as well. So with a huge hat, I have a thing for this. For some reason, I would like to see some people wear it and probably snap photos of them in a windy field, grass field. So cliche, but yeah, I wish I can have the chance to do this one day. Not sure what the book over there is. Maybe it's the fantasy law or something. Yep, and we are on to 1 hour of yapping ready. Next, Pecora, another debut costume, but just different style. It looks almost like the setting they used in the concert. This is like a very baggy top, which is cut off to show off her shoulders. Then she has a shoulder-bearing top underneath and skirt. Am I cute, Pico? Definitely cute. Yeah, this is a pretty card. Amazing. Yep. So, moving on. We are on pack number 5. Kind of slow, right? Let's see how far we can get. Guys, if I start to yap less and rush through, please forgive me. I mean, we still have another video to go where we can talk more about it. So, yeah, it was quite strange that we pulled the SR that early, but okay. It's a pretty SR, so not complaining. Again, starting off, okay, we have one more Yukihana Lami card. Her boobs are very emphasized here. It looks cute, but again, the facial, I think the face shape and the expression is a little off for me. Other than that, yeah, no. So I'm not super huge fan of this, but I wouldn't say I'm disappointed. At least not as bad as the Iroha one, a few in Curious Elite Spark. So yeah, the face is off, but yeah, that's my only comment, I would say. Okay, yeah, more Choco this time. Choco hanging out with you. Can we see the tattoo on her tits? So she has a demon tattoo. Ah yeah, you can see it here, tattoo on her tits. Yep. So this one's a bit more sexy, you know, she has a tail curl around her thigh. Her thighs, yeah, right here, reaching out to you. So this is like a strange off-shoulder top with a barcode on it for some reason, and then she's like wearing a halter, and in this position her boobs are squeezed so you can kind of see their size. Little succubus wings, just looking at you, rather in a come hither sexy kind of style. Little elf ears, cap. Her cap, even her cap is cute, you know, with all this little stitching accessories, the design, and looks like a paint splotch. Yeah, and just to point out, this reads Hololive Bank is what? Ginkgo? Anyway, Hololive Bank. So just I guess plugging for Hololive. You can see the little triangle that is Hololife's covers the Hololive Project's logo here as well. So yeah, not sure what YZK is. Is it the artist? No, it's not. Okay, yeah, and so far the Choco cards seem pretty good and I'm happy with them. What is this? Oh, okay, so it's so in Elite Spark we had red blue Fuamoko. In the starter Sora ASCII starter deck we had the green white, was it? The green white Soras, basically Sora's key combined. So now we have a red-blue Mi-Comet combined. They're both first gen. I think the first, no, zero, Suisei is 0 gen, Miko is also 0 gen, yeah. Right, I think. Yeah, they will debut. So according to hOCG, 0 gen is basically those that debut solo without a gen right at the start, before they had this whole generation thing. Yeah, so the two of them are, have they done songs together? I'm not sure. Singing unit, but they've been hosting shows together. They've done lots of content together. So interestingly, despite the difference in their voice, I mean, and you will see from character, and it's kind of a gauge of character. So Suisei is like the deep leader type, with Miko maybe kind of the chill follower. She has the high pitch, super cute nasal voice. Maybe she does more of the organizing behind the scenes, I'm not sure, but yeah, they actually have pretty good chemistry together as a duo somehow. So yeah, that's really cool, and yeah, I guess we finally acknowledge it with a Mi-Comet card. Next is a double R for EOFI. Definitely concert attire. Wow, the inner part of her skirt looking very starry is something very interesting. And yeah, she's supposed to be an alien, so I guess that's why the card's Alien Princess. This one emphasizes her curves a bit, which is great. Happy fan service wink. All round colorful. The foil design again is great, and it fits the thing, color scheme. It adds on to it because this whole rainbowy color behind. And check out the stars on the skirt. It's super cool. Oh, there even is some texture on her. At the risk of damaging it, I'm rubbing it. And there's even some texture on her. Like the starry stuff on the skirt. So yeah, that's pretty high tech, and definitely loving that design. Default Noel doing a tricep stretch. Definitely new. So there's that. We have Mikodanye. So that is her. I think that, okay, I don't know if there's anything else before that, but basically her real life, in real life she appeared, the costume that she appears in is Mikodanye. It's called Mikodanye, and it has, whoever is wearing it has gotten up to shenanigans before, especially at various holo fairs. Some people always suspect that underneath all these suits, sometimes it's the actual VTuber themselves. So you'll never know. I have no particular liking or dislike for Mikodanye, so there we have it. Cute. Okay, then we have Pekora again. We're getting dupes so fast already, excluding whatever, excluding that troop member, which I really already have. So yeah, we've talked about this before, right? So this is a dupe right away. Does this mean we have less cards this round? They just decided to troll and put in more duplicates so that we don't get valuable cards? I'm not sure. Anyway, another Kobo debut. This one, if you hide the legs, actually looks pretty good. And because yeah, I know she's slim and all, and the baggy clothes are supposed to hide the fact or almost allude to it, because her arms seem pretty slim over here. I know she's lively and all. It generally looks great, but man, the legs I feel like they're drawn a bit too slim. I mean, I know that's the whole vibe that is being given, but maybe it could have been taken a little bit and it would have looked a bit better, even with the same arm thickness. I mean, you can use it to gauge how thick how thin her arms are, but without that, I guess it also changes how you imagine it, which is which is actually better, isn't it? I don't know. That's just me. Or if you just do a half body, yeah, it actually looks better. Half body with the back. Maybe, yeah. Legs, thigh is a bit too slim lah for me. So we are here at the midpoint. I'm just gonna grab a little snack. Not sure how dirty it'll be, but let's try. Well, I managed to eat something without touching it. So I'm very proud of myself for that. Anyway, we're on to pack number 6. No viewers. Maybe I should just do a normal video and let people watch it instead of streaming. Because yeah, live streams don't get much traction after it ends. For me, at least. Anyway, so this pack we have Luna. It's a R with, and yeah, she looks absolutely cute here. This was one of the cards I remember that I wanted to, that I cutted out on the card shop because I wanted to get it. I'm not sure if there's a full art of it, but she looks absolutely cute here, and the Lunite is serving her some stuff. Oh, I think he is serving up some drink or something. And she's like seated, you know, being the princess that she is, enjoying the dango very happily. Interestingly, is the pink. Usually it comes in pink, white, green, right? And the pink one she's already eaten. Maybe because her hair is pink, so it kind of substitutes for it. So the white and greens, the ones that's still left out there. Anyway, then with her like a beret-ish hat and the parasol, I'm not sure how that, she's not carrying it, so it's mounted on something. The vibes of this is really cute, and yeah, glad that I don't have to buy this card. What is this? It's Yofi wearing a mask, looking very grungy here, like she looks like someone who will be spray painting some graffiti, like a graffiti artist basically, yeah. Although the mask would actually be a respirator if they were, but that might have been too complicated and, you know, remove a design pathway. You know, here she can write like XOXO hugs and kisses kind of thing. No right turn. Anak something. It's Bahasa Indonesia, which I understand maybe like 1%. Yeah, I wonder what's in the background, what building that is, if it's a real one. But yeah, I mean, this is not pretty or sexy in the traditional sense, but I like how this is put together. So very grungy, graffiti artist, even has the whole, not even ripped jeans, it's basically torn pants at this point. Yeah. If I were to quibble, I would say the thighs again are kind of slim, but it's not as bad as the Kobo card. So give it a pass. This one looks really good. Next, a flare card. I've noticed that everything is a debut. They don't do first, second blooms for this. There's so many new designs in the debut. So interesting. This one with cleavage and a bit and all, looking kind of cute. Actually, she looks a bit deformed as the here. Elf ears, cute, yep. Her tan is not as emphasized here. She looks more olive normal. But yeah, generally all okay. A bit lollified, but care to game with me? Sure. Otherwise, I would say not much issues with this card. It's a nice drawing. Then we have Noelle's mace. There's a tool, so the mace is whatever she's holding behind. She's leaning forward, so a bit of the cleavage being shown. We get so that's an event card for her. Okay, we have the slutty excuse my English if you are offended. Hope not. Slutty Noelle is a dupe. Okay, we have this Okayu from the bath already, so it's a dupe. Flare Summer, we have it, it's a dupe. Wow, first box and we're seeing dupes. I don't think this even happened with Curious Reverse, right? Or at least not on a large scale. We're seeing dupes right now. That's really fast. Usada Pekora Peko. So I think this is pack number 7. One, two, three, four. Yeah. So we're just over the halfway mark. It's 1 hour 16 minutes. Bear with me for another hour. Yep. So first card, let's see. Okay, it's a flare. Okay, yeah. So this is one of her stream costumes. I'm not sure when it came out. I don't think it came with the trench coat. So this is something new, and it actually looks nice on her. She's on a winter trip to, I don't know, this has Venice vibes because of the thing, the water stuff that's on the bottom. And yeah, I mean, Venice has this like tower, right? This is like Venice-esque design, as well as this like canal type designs. Very European building. I mean, fantasy is kind of European theme after all. And with the archers that, you know, let, I guess, gondolas, let those little ships sail through. So it looks like she's in Venice, but I like the trench coat. It's an interesting addition to the black dress that she has, and she always has the beret. So yeah, so let's see. Focus. Yeah, with a unknown symbol that could be a fantasy symbol or something. I mean, Hololive Gentry, that is the symbol. But yeah, this one okay. From looking at it from the back, it shows a bit more detail on the foil, the details of the building. So yeah, this is alright for card design, and I have no issues with it generally. Akirose, holding some X, which okay, it doesn't look like it can cut through anything because the cutting edge, supposed cutting edge here is 3D, and it's a entire, it looks like an entire block rather than like an edge. So I feel like the X is not supposed to cut anything. But I didn't even know she's supposed to be equipped with an X. I don't think she's ever used it, right? So but it's a power up. Oh, you have to sacrifice the stone X power card to use this, and I guess this is more powerful, especially for Aki. Additional ability, I don't know what's the additional ability. I think it's the arts plus 40 thing, basically 40 points to attack or something. So yep, didn't know if you have an X. Now I know. Sometimes these things that you learn about the girls we like a bit more, or a lot more even. Okay, Bakatare Circus. So I think this is the group that these 4 girls form. Fubuki, Polka, Flare, and Watame. I'm not sure why. It's kind of like the 3 stooges, 3 idiots, 4 idiots, because Bakatare, I'm not sure why they are idiots. Like, do they do some very funny skit where they act stupid or something? Need to check out the wiki if it has any explanation of the law and probably see it a bit. think some of them, sure, I mean Flare and Fubuki for sure were in Flare's construction company in Minecraft, so it could be a reference to that. Anyway, yep, pretty nice design, nice artwork for the girls. Then we're drawing another RR. This is Okayu. She's wearing, okay, I thought it was like a tube skirt, but it's just a normal skirt that maybe hangs around her bottom, her thighs more. Then asymmetric stockings with an X strap here for God knows why. I don't know what this curvy thing that's coming out of the jacket is. Is it some trim that from the jacket? The words are blocking how the jacket looks like from the other end, so I can't really tell for sure. It looks like she's on stage in some jacket, and there's a costume on top of the halter and all these extra straps. Oh look, they even shine under the light. You can see over here, I'm moving the thing left to right, right to left. Yeah, it's strapped below, so it kind of pushes her boobs out and stuff. So, but all in all, great design. But I think the background's a bit too noisy here, too much starry effects. So Okayu loses a bit of focus, but other than that, it's fine. Okay, Akirose, debut costume, nothing much to say, definitely a different debut. Oruka in the vivacious red dress, we've covered this already. Noelle in the field of sunflowers, also covered. Last but not least, third Pecora in her summer themed maid, I guess cafe server uniform. It's on to pack number 8. I'll be damned if we get another SR. I don't want to be so unlucky. This time I've had no visibility over what boxes were chosen, so I don't know if the card shop owner might have like weighed the packs and took out the heavier ones, which might have the rarer cards that you can sell. Yeah, I'm doubting the guy. Guess that's just me being naturally cynical and suspicious. If you want like UR and stuff, best is to buy a case. At least you're guaranteed that. But it means you have to sink in about 1,000 on it, and then you still have to get accessories and storage solutions for the spare cards that you definitely will have as a collector. Anyway, opening this up is Zeta. I think we'll get this pack supposed to. Zeta is one of the featured characters, so she's ID Gen 3, right? Together with Kyla and Kobo. Yeah. So that's her. I'm not a super big fan of her, so I don't know too much. I think she's in. This is a wedding attire, right? Oh no, it's not. It's just like a white spaghetti top dress, and oh yeah, because she also has that whole summer vibes, a big floppy hat. Yeah, she's inviting you to go to the beach. For a character, boobs are not really emphasized, so it's just a little bit right here. It's fine. One less thing to look at isn't the loss of the world. Like I mean, if it's a bilateral, some sit down dinner, what am I talking about? I mean, a character like her, let's say if you were to meet her face to face, her boobs are definitely not something that will catch your attention, but it's her personality, right? Again, yeah, to be honest, I don't know much. Right? The only strong Zeta memory I have is the one where she and Kobo acted like real brats to wish Kyla happy birthday, and that her merch gets sold out quickly. So Kobo is definitely the playful, bratty one, so I think she's a bit more the neutral one, because Kyla is totally opposite. She's like she has like the big sister slash aunt slash mom of a Jen, the caretaker. So yeah, guess that's what it is. I'm not sure why I initially said the whole bilateral meeting people thing, because I lost track of that thought, so forgive me. But other than that, nice little dress, right? Summer vibes, of course, with a big floppy hair, and behind is the sky and probably the sea. So she's maybe having fun with you at the beach. The design, the foil design here is alright. Like I think this doesn't really need to be a foil. It can be normal art as well. The foil in this case doesn't really add value to the card design. So yeah, it is what it is. Card number 2, yay! We see Choco Nurse. I wanted to get this as well. So in this case, you can see that succubus tattoo, and her top is kind of unbuttoned quite a fair bit, or at least just showing off all her neck and her pectoral area, and of course that cleavage, which is not as big as before, but you can see this is definitely there. And she's like, oh, seducing you, how about being my lap pillow? Yeah, this nurse, I think her tail curling around her leg is a default by this time. It's a bit of the sensual suggestion, I think. And yeah, she's this nurse outfit, Choco, with the little hair buns and everything, was something I was looking forward to seeing, so glad to have it. And who's this? Oh, Shimashi Suisei. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we're getting some Suisei cards this round as well. This is one of her very popular costumes. I think she even appeared in this on the first take, the one where artists get to sing their songs in one take to market themselves, and also it's a marketing engine for Sony, because Sony sponsors that, and for Sony headphones, earphones, and all that. Okay, so she's definitely singing here. She's missing the jacket that she would otherwise have on, but yeah, the orange stockings are always an interesting design choice. I guess it makes her stand out from, if let's say you have a field of other whole mems, it makes her stand out because orange, very conspicuous. So she's standing on some stage. It almost looks like it's a MMA cage, but no. Yeah, it's a stage. So there's some pen lights going on behind, but somehow they seem to be because she's Suisei star, right? Actually Comet. And sorry, yeah, and the tracing, no, they're not even pen lights, they're just tracing some constellations on the background. I'm not sure if they are actually anything like, I don't know, Scorpio, Betelgeuse or whatever, but okay, this one got me to notice this part of the design quirk, which is great. I appreciate and love this. So yeah, it's a great, well designed card. Although the expression, again, the face, okay, face is fine. Maybe just a little bit of the expression that puts me off, but again, this is not a major problem. So yep. Narissa Ravencroft staff. Who wants to be a staff? It's a manager, right? Okay, so power card. And then we have Marine in her own version, the slutty waitress or barmaid summer vibe costume. Of course, she has an extra shirt on, but she looks like she went for a dip, so it's wet. You get to see her bikini bra through it, and part of her cleavage. So again, I think I've bought this, so I probably have it all, but in Japanese. And then another polka debut, polka on the dot. Yes, she is. Oh yeah, I was just wondering where her other arm was. Turns out it's hidden right here. Okay, Choco lying on the bed, SOP style photo. I don't think the original starter deck had. Okay, I mean, I'm sure it has the starter deck. The starter deck has the lying on bed one because it's a default theme. But because this is 05053, so it's definitely new. I guess it was carried out a different style. Let me open the last card and then we can check it out. So this is what? Silas is Kobo's mascot. Okay, I'm not super interested in that, so we'll just have a quick look, I guess. Silas, cloud, hanging out in the clouds with rainbows. Kind of looking like the planet Saturn. But other than that, yeah, nothing much to say about it. We're down to the last 4 packs, so let's make it quick. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. First card, Narissa, first bloom. Okay, she's holding a jailbird in her hands, just like a normal bird would. I guess because Ravencroft is in her name. She's not even a bird, but yeah, a lot of bird themed stuff. So I guess considered honorary bird. First Raven, bird, and then her fan club is the jailbirds. Yeah, so it's looking really blue here, so, and the foil kind of accentuates that, which is great. I didn't know that, you know, her hair was blue on the inside, layering, and black on the outside. So I'm learning something new today. Because she has a very the jailbird is happy, and she's happy looking at the jailbird. Her legs are crossed rather centrally. Yeah, we see the boobs that her character is known for right here. Not too bad looking. Fine, girl. Yeah, this is a very. I mean, R's are common by now, but yeah, I do like how this is drawn as well. So, kudos to the artist. This is Polka. And the top is okay. Is that a figure of someone, or is it just like a normal design? Like, you know, these are. It's just like there's a grey portion and a translucent or beige portion behind. But the more I look at it, the more it looks like a person. So I'm not sure what reference this is to. And then little bit of a skirt. So I guess she's kind of hanging out with you, right? And she's looking at you. Eyes a bit closed. Those are hearts in her pupils. So I think she's in love or having a crush on you. That's what it's supposed to portray. So yeah, this is I don't think we've seen Polka with her hair let down often. So this is an adorable piece of art. Like, you know, sometimes you used to see girls with certain hairstyle, when they let their hair down, it's a completely different vibe. Usually prettier, but some cases it's not. So yeah, it's kind of plain, but you know, I think the meaning behind it and the whole, you know, the casualness of it is the charm points of this Polka card. And then we have Narissa again. She's wearing sport shoes, stockings asymmetrically, so only one stocking. She looks like she's going. The jacket looks very sporty, so it looks like she could be going out for a run. But who eats popsicles before a run? In this case, this thing, I'm sure it's not what it is. Japan probably just draws like strawberry, but in my side of the world, this reminds me of the red bean popsicle which we call potong, red bean potong. I can't think of it. I haven't had it in a while, and hopefully I can find it around when I have some time, just to satisfy the craving. Yep. Behind looks like a mall, not a convenience store, but I guess it's the sports shoes or sneakers and the whole. It looks sporty vibe of it, including the jacket, which could be just jacket suited. It could be just pull up the zip, suit up, and it just looks like typical running attire. Because it looks like she's wearing shorts as well rather than a skirt. So yeah, it really seems like she's going out to exercise, probably with you, as all our Hololive fantasies are. Okay, Foops in doing double con this time. First bloom, very interesting costume right there. What is she doing? With her feet. I guess this foot. I guess this foot over here is in front of this foot. Yeah, the foot alignment looks kind of strange, but if you ignore that and just look at the front, nope. Maybe up to here. Yeah, she looks absolutely adorable here. It almost looks like she's squatting down on one knee and the other knee is just forward somehow. Yeah, I guess, yeah, this one, I can't get over it. So it's an issue for me, the leg placing, because I'm not sure how it's working here. So this would probably be like a 7 or 10, or even 6.5. Saved by Fuki's adorableness. Okay, then we have Ilfi in another debut, again accentuating her boobs a bit, but this time it's very wedding dress-esque, because she's wearing whole like arm sleeves with gloves, reaching out to you, proposing almost. Okay, the stuff at the back are windows and not like navy stuff. Bubbles will have to be popped for security reasons. Yeah, initially I thought it was the navy stuff was because it looked like some of the boards you see on warship, on the CIC, probably behind or in the center of it where people make decisions. So you have that little glass display overlaid with the grid squares and all that. I thought it was that for some reason, but no, these are actually blue skies. So yeah, there we have it. Yuffie in a wedding costume, and my voice is starting to crack. Yeah. Oh wait, I need to head back. Okay, so next few cards. Friendly PC, we've seen this already. Narissa and the strawberry cake, we've seen this, and again Flair being the barmaid, we've seen this. So that's that. Not too many new cards actually. Down to pack number 10. First card, what do we have? Oh right, Korone. Korone in a very sporty looking jacket. Ooh, her boobs are projecting out of this, which is nice. It shows that she has some size, which, yes, that is true, although she doesn't show it off that often. Neither do the folk at cover or artists emphasize a lot of it, because the main thing is really her personality and it shines really well. But okay, I'm a book guy, so having this out here, it's nice. Yeah, so her top, very athletic, sporty, like the skirt, little less so, and the fishnet stockings definitely no. But yeah, definitely it just lends a very, like I said, athletic feel to the costume, which is nice. And the way her tail is up and her hair is billowing, so she has this confidence there. She looks like she's ready to like race you to somewhere and win. Typical of dogs, like they love racing and running. So yeah, it's one of the cards that I wanted just from looking at the card list. Now I remember. So what do we have here? Okay, this is one of the earlier Pecora costumes. I think in the past 2 or 3 years. Sailor Fuku, white Sailor Fuku. They've added a fluffy winter jacket-ish jacket around her. It's very padded and all that, so I guess a lot of heat retention. So definitely this is a winter costume, right? Winter jacket. But so it's evident that she's at a grocery store. Come on, focus. Can you do the focus? Yeah, she's grocery store, wondering if she should buy carrots. She's got leek out there already, and tomato, potato, and onion, and radish. Looks like she's cooking maybe a summer soup. Savory soup or something, but that begets why the jacket is so fluffy and weather resistant, at least snow resistant. If it's midsummer, I won't be wearing that. So maybe a spring transition to summer, kind of cold is my guess. But all this digressing aside, I don't think we've really seen shopping for groceries art before in any of the cards, so this is a refreshing take. And the Pecora looks normal here, so yeah, I'll just it is what it is. Okay, then we have Noelle. Who was the other one that we saw? Oh, what was it that we saw last wearing this? Someone's card, right? I think definitely one of the Gen 3. Oh, it was Pecora with the same stage design. So this is Noelle. It's not a shiny card, but yeah, she's looking kind of cute here. Emphasis on the boobs again. So this for her is an asymmetrical piece. This is like a normal. This half is like the normal. Maybe Sailor Fuku style of wear. This half there's nothing. So she's like wearing some translucent suit underneath. And with, I don't know, some sort of baggy sleeves or from stitched to maybe the costume. The other half, I think it's the gaming platform's costume or logos and stuff. So they can't use it, right? So they have to make some representation instead of their own. Yeah, her boobs are kind of being shown here as well. One here, you know, especially this one being emphasized. Other than that, looking very cute. So yeah, okay, interesting. I wonder if we'll catch all four of them in this like idol type costume. Let's see, yeah. Okay, so we have the poster girl of Enchant Regalia right now, Pecora. Now they use it as the second blue strongest goddess. So she also has asymmetrical stockings, and then her skirt is really flared out, really greatly. Her hand pose suggests that she's trying to conjure maybe an orb or a magical orb right here, and maybe some holding off perceived enemies over here. Maybe she's like forming a shield here. So yeah, this one very goddess-like attire. Not sure what's the inspiration. It's always good to be able to get the card that's featured on the cover. So yep. The foil is alright. Oh, interesting spiral design. Wow, this part is shining really well. So yeah, I don't know what the background is. Looks like some towers of crystal or what. Oh wait, or is that the foil talking to me? Yeah, I don't know what the context of this is. It looks like it looks almost like Greek temple pantheons, or she's like imprisoned for something, and now she's gotten a goddess power, and you know, people are starting to worship her or something. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, it's great to always get the main person on the box covers. To me, it makes it feel a bit more complete. So, alright, glad to have this RR with me. Let's see. Next is a Kobo debut. Definitely different from the debut that I know and have in my binder. But probably because she's winking. I think a lot of the new debuts have them in winking or some sort of facial expression to be, I guess, more adorable, drive sales and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so another Fubuki. She is sitting on an inflatable sofa, it seems. Okay, for her, I think this leisurely day off. Polka also had one, so maybe it's an ongoing theme, sub theme for that. How the girls might look like on the days off. She's wearing socks and shoes for some reason. Probably shouldn't be wearing because she's in her own house, and Asians don't really wear shoes in their homes. And then she has a jacket with 3 X's on it. Maybe it could have been a reference to Hololive, but nope. Probably she's wearing shorts that we can't see. Cannot be that she's wearing nothing, right? And that's one of the Kitsune mascots, or you know, division pet or something. That's the, yeah. She has quite a few, like Fubunya, Fubuchun or something. I don't know, I'm not sure what this one is, but yeah, basically we're having that over here. Like maybe watching over her as she games, and she is eating something. Maybe she just woke up, right, to game, you know, instead of like, you know, waking up immediately and waking up and gaming immediately after that. It seems like, so she's no time to really have a proper meal. So she has some, I don't know, it looks like dried fruit, but maybe from here it could be some chips. It could also be like a meat. Maybe, yeah, so maybe she's just on the day off and she just woke up, she's playing games, no extra intent behind it, right? Yeah, I think I'm also getting sleepier and rambling a bit incoherently, so please forgive me, guys. Please forgive me. Maybe I'll just tune it in. Let's see if I can view it here. You live. Right, I guess I'll just give myself a view and track this particular video. Where can I see the captions or the chat? Yeah, I'm that one viewer of the stream, so where's the chat? I'm pretty sure I can see it on mobile, right? Sorry, I don't seem to be able to find the chat on the mobile interface, so... Hey, shit, why did I dislike it? Okay, no, all is well on the Western Front now. Okay, yeah, yeah, excuse the rant, I mean, the rambling, incoherent, and anyway, last two cards, stuff that we have seen before, Iko Danye and the overly slim Kobo. So yeah, there we have it. Final, first of the last two packs. Okay, this pack is cutting a bit not as smooth. Alright, let's see what we have. But before that, a sip of water. So, ta-da! Okay, it's a Toa. I was not expecting a Toa. A Toa rare. So, having that coquettish look. Winking at you. Lots of winks we're getting this time. Oh, she has a lollipop in her fingers. Is that for you? Is that for me? Is that for you? Don't know, but okay, so her costume is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Looks like a variation of her white top, black shorts thing. So it's kind of a black top with some white trim around it and additional no, sorry, these is a off-shoulder white piece, and it's white, so yeah, I don't see it. Okay, I think the stuff above the word everyone looks like part of a skirt, so yeah, it's not that she's not wearing anything on the bottom, I think. But yeah, why is she so injured? Fashion statement or actual accidents? Anyway, but you can't really see the shots from here, so it looks like she's wearing nothing, and then after that stretching all the way up here to the thighs, and then you get a bit of fishnet stocking. Yeah, the whole exposed thigh, but probably there to elicit dirty thoughts, horny thoughts even. Yeah, and what is this? Oh wait, okay. So she's stuck in the claw machine, or maybe she's opened the door and forced herself in, and yeah, I guess picking her is the reward. But whether she'll fit through the gap where they used to drop the prizes, I don't think that's possible. So this is just a very cute scenario to entertain, yeah? I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I showed off the final card already. Anyway, it's something that I've seen before. Next up, Late night drinking stream, okay, with all the adult girls, I guess, alcoholics. Lami is a certified alcoholic. Don't think Louis is. She's just kind of like One-san vibes, but I don't think she's done drinking stream, so I don't think she drinks that much. Aki probably does drink. Noel as well, so yeah. Or did they do one together? Lami, Noel, Louis, and Aki? I don't know. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments. Thank you. Next up, Aki again, yeah. So this is like a variation of the white SOP on the bed style. Instead, she's now lying on the bed. It's not even white, and she's looking at you passionately or with some love in her eyes. Not the love pupils, but just looking at you lovingly. I think that looks like the setting sun in the background. It looks like some beach resort at the Maldives or something. Yeah. But what's with this tail though? Whose tail is this? It's definitely not her mascot. Yeah, whose tail is this, right? Boyfriend? Maybe she has a pet cat? I don't know. Yeah, but this one, with the legs behind, yeah, I like this pose. And the colors are somewhat interesting. You rarely see this like blonde, orange, yellow, purple mix. So that is awesome, super good. Next, we've drawn another RR, another Suisse RR. Oh wait, I think her first deck appearance, I think she wore this. Subsequently, the orange, what do you call that? The orange stocking ones might have been on. Did she appear on the first deck again? Second time? She might have. But basically very common. She's used in, I think, MVs and appeared in concerts with it. So yeah, this one's the one that appeared on first deck, and this was hecking amazing to look at. Very black top, midriff wearing black bottoms with a bit of like a red asymmetric half a long skirt with just to spice up the design a bit. Yeah, great. I really love this, and Boyd Curry did a cosplay of this and it was excellent. Check it out, man. Just look for her account and go and dig for her Suisse this costume shots. She loves Suisse, so that's why she's put so much effort into cosplaying her. And yeah, so she's singing, arms reached out. Not sure if it's on stage or anything, but yeah, nice RR concept, I would say. Okay, Okayu debut, looking very cute here, literally doing cat's poses. She's a cat after all, so yep. Okay, we have seen this, the Yuffie wedding dress thingums. Last two. Okay, Aki in the whole farm girl cottagecore style, and lastly beef bowl, Noel's beef bowl. We've seen these before. Yeah. So we're down to the last pack. So far I've only had one SR. So this is one of the trash boxes, I would say, unless we get something real good here. Hopefully not all three are trash. Hopefully I draw at least an OSR or even UR. But to kick things off, it's a rare Hosho Marine in the default captain's costume with the boobs and hands accentuated. She's directing her bear. Is a Kumarin? No, Kumarin is herself. So I think the bear, is it her mascot or a fan club? The Ichimi sailors directing them to, I don't know, charge and attack. It does look like okay. There's a sail ship behind. So is she at port? No, I don't think she's at berth or port. Maybe some ship chasing her pirate ship. There seems to be some sign of combat because those are like splashes flashes of cannon fire from the cannonballs. So she's like directing the bears to do stuff. At first I thought it was like maybe a boarding kind of thing. And she's just boarded an enemy vessel to seize it or something and directing the bears to charge, but no, I don't think this is the case. It might have been boarding a friendly vessel exercise, fun exercise or something. Anyway, I also do love the art design. This is really, really nice. And yeah, again, I've reviewed this. So we've seen this earlier. So that's a dupe. Next we have Sora Azuki. Sora Celebration. What celebration is this? Draw 2, look at the top 5, review first holo map. If there is, add to hand. Okay, if you don't, then this has no value for you. But if you have one in your deck, at least it will have some tactical value. So Sora Azuki, they've been around for quite a while. Azuki is actually the most junior of the Zero Gens, I think, which came in after everyone else did. Yeah, I think Sora's is a good singing unit, though they've done a Gundam song. So, and Sora being blue takes on the freedom. She's depicted like Freedom Gundam, whereas Aki is more Justice Gundam, because she's kind of like red and pink in her design language. Anyway, I'm not sure what they're celebrating, but it's been, I think, 9 years since Gen 0 first came out. So 9 years of Sora, for sure. Yeah, pretty long history and very successful one, you know, now that we think about it. But anyway, moving on, we have Okayu sitting on the tree looking like Cheshire Cat. This one, her boobs are definitely accentuated right here. Okay, there's a hair. She's literally lying on the tree trunk branch and supporting herself with one arm. Tail curled behind here, interest maybe. Okay, asymmetric tilting of the ears. It's very cute on animals, and I guess they just drew it here for the cute factor. Yeah. Can't we keep playing? Yeah, this is like really the Alice in Wonderland's Cheshire Cat trying to interact with you. Why not me? If they no, choose me. I mean, it fits her identity. She is a playful cat, sometimes lewd and suggestive of Hololive. Next, okay, we're drawing another SR, so there's a double SR in this card, in this pack. Interestingly, we drew one on the first pack and one on the last pack that I opened. Okay, I mean, the SR effect actually looks good. This diamond shape with crosses or tessellation it looks very normal, very common, but it definitely gives texture to the card, so I can't complain. But you know, as I mentioned about we've seen the non-full art version, the stock card version of this earlier, and I had an issue with, I guess, her face and her eyes. So this remains regardless of whether it's an SR, so unfortunately a bit disappointing. But yeah, this means it's the first double SR box. Hopefully we don't just stay at SR, and hopefully I get something better. Meanwhile, the Nerissa debut, very normal, nothing, no wings, no nothing, just a smile, a small smile, and her folding her arms underneath her boobs. So yeah, that's that. Choco lying on the bed again. Her eyes are closed. I think, did we have that earlier? I think it's the same one, right? So, and it's definitely not what we already have for Choco. Let me refer to the starter deck. Yep, her original sleepwear on the bed shot doesn't look like that at all. In fact, it was a bigger close-up with longer hair. Oh yeah, and like this is it's a okay. It's not drill hair, so I wanted to say some stuff about drill hairs, but not a criticism, just a commentary. But okay, it's not a drill hair, so it doesn't apply. Silas again, we've had this, and lastly, Suisse orange stockings, we've had this. So, all right, it's 2 hours, just nice. We've just been through the entire first box of Enchant Regalia. Not the best, not the worst as well. So I guess that's basically it for today. This is the very first look of the Enchant Regalia that we have. So I'll speed up. I've got 2 boxes. After that, 2 more boxes. I'll probably speed up and finish it off in one video, or again 2 if time, depending on the time. So yeah, that's basically it. Again, boxes retailing at 80 bucks per box. The shop owner told me prices will be going down about 2 sets ago. It hasn't. He now says that the next set, which I think set 6 is Ayakashi Vermilion. He says that Bushiroad is making the boxes cheaper with the next set. He says no guarantees, but they heard. So I don't know who they heard from. Yeah, maybe it's just a gimmick to get me to buy more, but I'm hoping the price does go down. But I'll be placing my pre-order, I guess. I'll just need to look at the Japanese card list to decide how many boxes I want to get. Maybe 4, 5, 6, I don't know. Yeah, and then there's the Justice, Advent and Justice starter deck. They're being released in July, so probably getting a box of that, regardless of whether they might appear in future what do you call this, in future box set, booster boxes. Don't think they will. It also will have some interesting power cards to keep, so as a collector it's my duty to get it right. So yeah, that's basically all I have today. Thank you for bearing with me and in this video, and I hope despite these trying times now, everybody has a good time wherever you are, you know, whether it's work, health, studies, play, love, whatever. As always, you know, I wish everybody every success, and while you know it's really trying out there, what with the war and stuff, rising prices, or if you're even deployed to the fighting, or if you're fighting there, or if you're being attacked and all that and suffering, yeah, I really hope things work out for you. If they're not already well, like, you know, if you're in other parts of the world just being normal, but you know your lives are still impacted by rising prices, yeah, I hope things turn up. I hope everything will go well for you, and of course for the victims also the same. Definitely hope praying that things look better for everyone sooner rather than later. Again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening all the time, and for everyone. And yeah, thank you for watching and listening to me yet for so long. A bit incoherent, I think, today because I'm getting a bit tired. So I will sign off right here, and just stay tuned for the other boxes. Hopefully we do get some good catches. Yeah, so this is Yukikaze doing the Enchant Regalia set 5, Yukikaze right here. Okay, sorry, just had to get ready, and signing off.